Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. 20-yard line. On play action, here's May. Flush to his right. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Looking at that play, Mike, there's really no fault on the offense there. That's just an incredible read defensively from the get-go. This is a short, safer pass. They've talked all week. Let's get an early completion, settle in our quarterback. And what happens? The defender steps in front. He's able to make the pick, and that is the fast start this defense was hoping and talking about all week.
Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Let's go now. Liking and see.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That one is good. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yes, sir.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on second down. May. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New England.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Crazy.
3rd and short. And here is May. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his first touchdown this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's May. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
On second down, it's May. That one's complete to Pierce. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football, as they've got it with first and 10.
5. Now here we go, throw. Hey, what's that?
May to the air once more. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5. It sets up second and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. Moving outside the pocket. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Crazy. 5.
They're going. It's May. That's taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, New England.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 12.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Panthers.
Back to throw. Going over the middle. This one is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, Tedderone McMillan. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Here we go, Scott.
First down, Carolina.
Now a give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Okay,
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19, 18.
They send the tight end in motion.
Let's go.
Now a handoff, running right. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Get it.
Back to the ground, and get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And the Panthers.
Here we go, here we go.
A gain of 16.
They'll run. It's ETN. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
Ready, check.
Second and 3.
Ready. 60. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it at the 3.
Second down. Complete to Jimmy Horton Jr. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Back. Ready.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. To the goal line and in. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Panthers 10. Ryan Fitzgerald to take off for Carolina.
Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second and 5.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll keep it on the ground here again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Third and 2. Here we go.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up?
Here's May. He's going to air this one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it. Third and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, that is breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So that challenge, a successful one. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready?
And the struggles in the running game continue They take him down behind the line.
Well, anytime you dial up a draw, Mike, you have the defensive line and the linebackers accounted for. Who you don't have is any of the secondary defenders. It's a perfectly timed secondary safety blitz. He's able to get in the backfield and stop this play before it even had a chance to get started.
And the Panthers are going to be set up at first and goal. He is down at the 6.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the...
And he'll take it on in. Tataroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That his second TD catch of the season. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. Panthers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. May gonna look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. May, little pop pass to the receiver. Down the right sideline. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Patriots first down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Just a great way to finish off the drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The extra point is good. And the Patriots move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They send a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
And the Panthers, first down. A gain of 12.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 18. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Okay,
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
7.
Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Come on, come on. Hit. Time to be lying.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A first down on a gain of 11.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a first set of downs.
And he's in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Panthers 24, Patriots 21.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Travel start on the ground. Room to Ruff past midfield. And he is out of bounds. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a second and 3 from the 33. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New England.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Pats have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He'll start at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up.
Go! 18. Ready.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Hey. Go.
Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
They'll run here. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moments.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches.
Gotta be Timberwolves.
This one caught at the 4. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, talk him down to the 23-yard line.
it's your birthday. And you know it's fucking like your birthday. Party in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the feel. I'm gonna have it. I ain't gonna make it. So come give me a hug.
Here is first and 10.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy. Five.
To throw is May. Pushed out to his left. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
May to throw on second down. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down.
Brings up third and
2. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
May now on first and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here comes second down. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Going for it all. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Throw again is May. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here comes a return from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And that'll be a pickup of
3. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 7. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running backs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third, they need 8. Throwing now is May. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Crazy! Crazy! Crazy!
They're going. It's May. And that is incomplete. They took a chance on his opening drive of OT. And now this game changes dramatically as they turn it over on down.
Mike, I understand that aggressive play calling is sweeping the NFL, but this situation right here, your best chance of winning is pinning them deep with a punt, putting your defense back out there, and hopefully getting the ball back. But right now, giving your opponent a short field all but gives up all your chances of winning this game right now. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ready?
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Etienne. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down straight ahead. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming.
A 44-yard attempt.
So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This one to win it in overtime. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This one he's got to have. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good, wide to the left. And we will keep going here in overtime.
Such a deflating feeling now on that sideline. Here, you have a shot where you make it, you win. Now your defense has to go back on the field again, and I can guarantee you this is going to be a slow walk back onto that field.
Hey, what's that? Five.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Crazy. Girl, what's that? Crazy. Eddie, what's that? I got him.
Throwing is May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
It's going to be third. They need one. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
So they keep it simple, only a yard to go. Keep it on the ground, trusting your running back, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Sir, what's that?
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's got space inside the 25. And he's in. Bixby, touchdown, Patriots. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.